Getting nowhere. Absolutely nowhere.
Oh, you have a perfectly decent career, actually, so stop moaning. What, would you rather be a trophy wife?
Let me buy you a drink, Brooke.
No, thank you, I'm fine.
No, go on, let him. The Rollistons are rolling in it, apparently. Disgustingly rich.
So will you let me shout you a drink?
Barbecue season's nearly over.
No, there are still great weather
Kylie,
for
you cannot afford a Barbie.
Yes, there's interest-free for
Kylie,
3.
don't you dare. You buy a Barbie and I will evict you.
Hello, you can't.
Oh, hey, look who it is.
Oh.
Oh, it is so good to have you back.
Thanks. Feels pretty good. A wee bit weird. Yeah, a little bit. But I just have to be brave and convince myself I'm not going to turn around and see Luke walking in.
Oh, baby, you hang in there.
So, what's new with you guys? I heard you bought a house.
Yeah, yep, no, we've totally made it. We've got a mortgage.
Yeah, and bills coming out our ears.
And now Lana's gone. We need a flatmate, kind of desperately.
Yeah, know any nice house-trained people we'd like to live with?
Who'd put up with her?
Shut up, I'm fabulous to live with.
If I think of anyone, I'll let you know.
Cheers.
Excuse me?
Morning. Only be a sec. It's got a copy of my passport.
I don't think so. First, you have to fill in an admission form.
I think we have a misunderstanding. I'm not a...
No, and then you give me the passport and I photocopy it because that is my job. Good morning, how can I help? Shoo, wait, your turn. Honestly, some people have no idea about good manners. Mind if I join you?
Oh, where's your little friend?
Who?
What's his name? Seth. Mr. Bean Counter.
You never give up, do you?
Oh, have you two fallen out again?
It's an on-off again thing.
That's sad.
Do you take anything seriously?
Brooke thinks I'm shallow.
Oh, he is. Deeply.
So, what did you guys get up to last night after the IV?
Nothing much. We cabbed to my place, then Boyd waited until I was inside before he let the cab drive off.
Oh, I'm an old-fashioned kind of guy.
Not even a kiss goodnight.
What happens on tour stays on tour.
You're in early.
Speak for yourself.
How's it going?
How's what going?
The job.
It's fine. No complaints.
Are you okay?
I'm surviving. Who's the red-haired woman on triage, by the way?
That's Bella. Why?
Just asking. Just getting to know people.
By lunchtime.
Done.
Come in. I thought we were meeting later.
In the interest of transparency, I thought it only fair to let you know that I plan to make overtures to both the Ministry and the DHB.
Uh-huh.
It's clear to all that Shortland Street has a distinct advantage over St. Kath's in several respects.
If you're trying to snaffle some of my funding, think again.
Some of your personnel only. In fact, just one. Rolliston. I need to get St. Kath's private sector up and running as soon as possible. There's a huge market out there for his TAVI procedures.
We've been over this, and the answer is still no.
In my informal talks with the powers that be, there's already considerable sympathy for my cause. Continue to say no, and you could find much more drastic measures are taken to level the playing field.
You're so full of it.
Come on. I'm not wanting the guy outright, just to share him. If our hospitals don't achieve some real equality fast, we're both going to suffer. Count on it. Give me Boyd.
Go make your overtures.
This is just ridiculous. What was wrong with the old ones?
It's a memo. Does it matter?
It matters to me.
Actually, the old layout was a bit ropey.
I designed the old layout.
Oh, sorry.
Who is responsible for this?
Rachel's new PA, I guess.
Right, well, when I met her, she's getting a piece of my mind.
He, actually.
What?
Rachel's new PA. It's a bloke.
That explains it. Who is he? Some little twitchy bum tryhard, I bet.
I assure you I'm not try-hard. I'm just doing my job. You must be Bella. I'm Henry Lee, Rachel's PA. The accounts people needs a copy of my passport, presumably to prove that I'm not a terrorist or a serial killer. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna make a copy of it now.
Seth Peckhurst.
Yes?
He was in here trying to bully me into sharing Boyd with him.
Bully you?
in his woefully ineffectual, slimy way. Give me what I want or I'll tell on you to the DHB and the ministry. Yes, I know I sound like a petulant child. It'll just take me a few moments to come up with a mature but deadly counterattack. Probably won't be sending the slightly incendiary email to the ministry.
How about some good news in the meantime?
Please.
Back in the day, when you and I were setting up the surgical tourism scheme, we approached the Chinese. They were very keen for a minute or two, and then they stopped returning our calls.
Yes?
Until now, that is. Some young gun came across our original proposal, and he loves it. All he and his committee wants is a few questions answered, the nuts and bolts stuff firmed up.
Yes! This is fantastic!
I thought you might say that. It's big bucks, so now you can whack it into your budget forecast.
No way!
Why not?
And let Seth know we're getting an income from another source? No, this stays under the table until I can be sure that his threats are only hot air.
Is that wise? I thought this new thing was all about openness.
Openness takes two. I'll play nice when he starts to play nice. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, well, I'm guessing it's important.
We're okay, aren't we? I was pretty mean.
Telling me I couldn't run a corner dairy. You did apologise.
But you were right. I did mean some of my rant.
Yes, I'll never run a hospital because I am politically inept and hopeless at playing dirty, unlike you and Seth.
Yes, you're far too good, and you're a brilliant doctor. It will be a terrible waste if you ended up pushing paper. That said, I would like your help with something. You know we're chasing the surgical tourism market. Mm-hmm. Way back, Chris and I wooed the Chinese. They were keen, then they weren't. Now they're keen again, pending a final proposal. I would like you to put it together.
Okay.
I want this in the hands of someone I can trust.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Even though it's common knowledge we're after this market, this latest development, I want it kept strictly confidential. It remains within this office.
But I thought we'd resolved to share everything these days.
The Chinese need to be handled carefully. They could easily be scared off of talk of our new relationship with St. Cass, the sharing of resources and staff, etc. Besides all that, I'd like to think I can, on some occasions, ask for your loyalty and that you keep things strictly confidential.
Hence your kind words earlier. I'm not being cynical. I appreciated them. And I appreciate your honesty, yes. You can ask me to be loyal and to maintain confidentiality.
Yes, of course I understand. You guys need the house to yourselves. I'll find somewhere else. Okay, bye.
Oh, good, you're here. I need to explain why I was so rude to you.
Actually, you don't.
No, I do.
Believe me, you don't. I've got quite enough on my plate as it is.
Well, I'm hopeless at change, and I've had quite a bit of it recently. My husband died not that long ago. Today is my first day back at work, and everything is so different. I'm not coping very well.
That makes two of us.
Your partner died too?
Not quite, no. I've broken up with him. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you, and I'm sorry I was so mean to you.
I'll live.
We should probably shake hands now. And I will get used to the new memo layout, I promise.
Hey, that's the least of my worries. I've been staying with friends since the breakup, and the decider three's a crowd. So now I've got to find somewhere to live.
Maybe I can help with that.
You don't have to.
No, I want to. I think I know just the people. Leave it with me. I found your flatmate.
That was quick. Who?
Rachel's new PA, Henry.
Oh, we've already asked him. He said no, he lives with his partner.
Oh, not anymore. He said they're broken up and he's living with friends.
Oh, poor thing. We'll have him.
Let's not. Not if he's just gone through a breakup. He'll be all needy.
Oh, your compassion is taking my breath away.
Well, he's bound to be a total drama queen about it.
But now you're just being awful and probably homophobic.
I am not. Oh, well, I don't think I am. I mean, I haven't even really got to know a gay guy before.
Oh, so here's your chance to broaden your horizons. If we're going to have a guy for a flatmate, I say gay is the way to go. At least he won't be a slob.
That is such a good point.
And a big fat cliche. Whose side are you on?
Henry's. He's nice and he's homeless, and I feel sorry for him.
See? He's a lovely, sweet, tame gay boy.
Bella's only just met him today, and we've had the briefest chat with him, which was mostly thanks, but no thanks.
So let's talk to him some more. And ask him if he's needy and a drama queen and up to the challenge of living with these two fabulously perfect chicks.
Okay, we'll talk to him.
I'll arrange it.
One of the things we need to firm up is accommodation for these patients.
Pre and post-op?
Yes, they'll expect quality. It's all part of the deal. I'm going to lend you Henry to do some of the grunt work.
I'll probably be okay.
There's plenty to do, and I want this proposal all bright and shiny and by the end of the day. He's on his way.
All right. About the whole surgical tourism thing, apart from the Chinese deal, there's not a lot that Seth won't know about our Asian drive.
No doubt he was all over it while he was CEO here. I'm only worried about the Chinese.
And never mind that Brooke was free and easy with all the details.
That tart. No, never mind. I'd have probably have shared with them if he'd asked. Thank you for telling me.
So, Brooke was just sharing, but the sharing stops here.
Are you going to have a problem with this?
No, I'm not, because it's just going to be the once, right?
I hope so. I really want to get this deal nailed, and I'm not going to risk anything getting in the way.
Yep, I get it. It's okay.
I'll leave you to it. Any questions, I'll be in my office.
Okay, thanks, Rachel. Are you going to be all right about us working together on this thing?
Sure. At the moment, anything that keeps me out of Seth's orbit is fine by me. It wasn't your fault we broke up, if that's what you're thinking.
I just feel really sad for you guys.
Me too. But if he can't believe that it's totally possible to keep our working and personal life separate, it's his loss. So, let's get the show on the road.
Hard at it?
Yep.
Whatever happened to the party girl we all knew and loved?
Oh, maybe she grew up and found herself a real job.
And lived happily ever after.
Whatever.
Okay, I totally should go, but with the house and needing a flatmate and trying to keep on top of the bills...
Okay, you're excused. Go, nurse.
Next time you ask, I will not say no.
Go.
What was that about?
A research conference in Wellington. Tess had to pull out, so I'm offering it around.
You don't want to go?
No, thanks.
You look like you could do with a break.
Sweet of you to say.
I know it's been tough stepping up.
And I'm doing just fine.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Ta.
Especially contending with Vasa. Ugh, she was mean.
We're okay now.
Really?
Totally.
Well, that is so good. Because I was thinking you didn't want to go to the conference in case Vasa swooped in and...
And?
Grab the job back.
Oh, I don't think so.
Neither do I. But sometimes it can take a while to get stuff like that out of your head. Anyway, Welly, best place to visit. You should think about it.
Sorry, you're calling from where? Did you say China? Are you sure you've got the right number? Yes, this is Shortland Street, but I'm having trouble understanding what you're saying. Can you speak more slowly, please? Who? Oh, yes, I'll put you through to her. One moment, please. Oh, Rachel, it's a call for you. They're calling from China, something about hotel accommodation, but it's not making much sense.
Put it through to Henry, will you?
They're asking for you.
Just put it through to Henry. He'll handle it. He's in Sarah's exam room.
Sorry, Rachel's unavailable. I'm putting you through to her PA.
Come on up.
You're doing business with China. Sorry, I couldn't help it over here.
Oh, it's no big deal. Just a conference Chris wants organised.
Conference?
Oh, you know, a bunch of surgeons, food, alcohol, golf, shopping for the wives, the usual story.
Right.
I hadn't even thought of me.
Because you got the idea you're indispensable.
No, but I'm doing a good job and I'm almost starting to enjoy it. Except I'm feeling so knackered.
Well, conference sounds like just the break you need.
Yeah, it's just 3 days and I'm tacking on 2 days leave.
So you're away a whole week? Damn.
Oh, you're gonna miss me.
There's not much to miss, is there? I might have pushed things a little more last night if I'd known.
Oh, it's only a week.
Yeah. And I knew we were playing the slow game. So. Answering a question about missing you, yes. Most definitely.
You're late.
2 minutes late. I apologize. It's a busy day.
Well, we've all got busy days. She's not usually this grumpy. We have a few questions for you.
Really? Why?
Well, just to make sure that we'll all get along.
So what's changed? I mean, last week you were practically begging me to move in.
I don't think so.
Sorry, but you did seem fairly keen, so it just seems a bit odd now you want to grill me.
Yeah, well, not anymore. I think I've heard more than enough already.
I've offended you somehow?
Oh, up yourself and insensitive. Let's quit while we're ahead, eh?
I've blown it.
And a tad too slow on the uptake as well. Yes, you've blown it.
Sorry.
Hey, I think you were a bit mean.
Oh, he's a jerk.
I told you he had a really important job with Sarah and didn't have a lot of time. So, were you keen to have him as a flatmate last week?
Not really.
We were, Em, and you know it.
So you were mean.
Late lunch?
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's not like you. You're always very careful about regular meals.
Yeah, I do have the odd lapse.
You were too busy today, huh? Here you're working with Henry.
He's missing you terribly, you know.
His decision, not mine. Not helped by you threatening to out us.
Don't try to implicate me in your personal problems, Seth, and I don't even know why I said that at the time. I would never out you. The point is, Henry is a mess and he's trying desperately hard not to be.
I don't want to talk about it.
It'd be so hard to sort it out.
Will I see you at the DHB thing tonight?
Yes.
I wanted to apologise for before. I wasn't very fair. Which was probably my fault, because I wasn't so sure you were right for us.
Even though you thought so last week?
Well, we were a bit desperate last week. Well, we still are. But the fact remains, I still don't think it would work out.
Because I'm up myself, insensitive and slow. I can be a bit uppity sometimes, especially when I'm nervous.
Were you okay?
I'll be fine. I'm just a bit vulnerable at the moment, and this isn't helping. I need a place to live. I need to feel settled again. I'm hopeless if I'm not.
And you were staying with friends?
They need the space back. I'm probably being pathetic, but I miss my partner so much. You know, the things you used to do when there's two of you, and now there's only me. Sorry, you guys don't need this. I'll shut up.
Drama queen, anyone? He's not. He's just sad. Henry! Come back here. Unbelievable. Okay. I'm sorry I was so rude to you. And if Kylie's okay with you moving in, then I am too. Well, I'm good with it.
Are you sure?
Totally. Me too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, well, we'll catch up later on and sort out the rent and everything.
Definitely.
Hey, you have a place to live.
And I can't tell you how good that feels.
We should have a drink tonight to celebrate.
I'd love to, but I got a ton of work on today and I got to work tonight.
Oh, some other time then.
Absolutely. Soon.
Oh, thank you. Have you caught up with Henry yet? He's just out there with Rachel.
What's he doing here?
He's getting her okay on a proposal. Do you know he's looking for somewhere to live?
He's staying with friends.
No, that fell through, apparently.
Was he found somewhere?
Why don't you go ask him?
Maybe I will.
It needs a bit of a tweaking and a quick meeting on it before it goes back to the Chinese.
Are you a perfectionist, Henry?
Don't you hate that?
You and Sarah have done a great job. Thank you. And thank you for working late.
No problem. I enjoyed it.
Right, I better get back in there and work the room. See you tomorrow.
Night.
Hi.
Hello.
Still working?
Get out on big jobs. Aren't you meant to be in there schmoozing?
Sarah told me you were out here. I miss you.
I miss you too.
Oh, excuse me, guys.
You're looking for somewhere to live?
I found a place.
Good. Well, maybe we can have a drink sometime.
I have to go.
This yours?
It's Henry's. I'll take it and pass it on.
Oh, thanks.
I need to talk to a surgeon.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, are you finished for the day?
Pretty much. What is it?
Oh, it's okay. If you're heading home, I can talk to Chris.
No, you can ask me. Come in.
Thanks. I've got a question about a patient. Actually, why don't we pop out for a bite to eat and talk about it? My shout.
Oh, sorry, I got plans. What is it you need to know?
I've just admitted a patient with pyelonephritis.
Oh, this is new.
Excuse me?
You taking an interest in doctoring. You all right?
Look, if you're not going to take me seriously...
No. Do go on. I am fascinated. You bring it on yourself, you know? If you stopped playing politics and sucking up to all the wrong people, you'd probably be quite a good doctor.
I didn't come here for a character reading, Boyd. And for what it's worth, I am trying.
Okay, so this patient.
Mrs. Kelly. She's scheduled for a gastric bypass with you guys next week.
She also has type 2 diabetes?
Yes.
Yeah, so surgery would be unwise at this point?
Obviously. There are a few other complications too, which I'll discuss with her tomorrow. But I'd like a bit of advice before I do that. I'm just not sure how to handle it.
I need to see the notes. How old is she again?
Early 40s?
How's she managing the diabetes day to day, do we know?
Yeah, we do. I've asked her all about it. She's on top of it. She's doing really well. But she still badly wants this bypass.
Yeah, you would.
Thanks for this. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Did you forget to tell me something at today's budget meeting?
I doubt it. Why?
Apparently you're chasing a new and lucrative income source. From China?
Oh, that's just something on the back burner. There's no guarantee of income there.
Oh, please. You have the cheek to turn down my request to share Rolliston. Meanwhile, you're developing your own little backroom gold mine and forgetting to mention it. So much for transparency. So much for a partnership I really thought had a shot at working.
Who have you been talking to?
Sorry?
About the Chinese deal.
No one, why?
Then we have a leak.
Well, I haven't said anything.
I saw you and Seth together today.
You actually think I would do something like that?
I think you'd better explain yourself, yes.